Hey everybody, how's it going? Like Butter here, and I just got home from PAX East 2013, and I had probably one of the best times of my entire life. And I just wanted to give out a bunch of shout outs in this video to talk about the people who I met at PAX and how my trip was overall. And I'm also going to be doing a League of Legends giveaway at the end of this as well. So for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure you do, I've been talking about it the last 5 videos, I believe. Me, Landon, or Chaos Advocate, or VX Advocate now, Iceman, and Yamimash, we all went down to Boston, Massachusetts to go to this gaming event called PAX East, and it happens only once a year. They end up having a PAX over on the West Coast as well, but over on the East Coast, it's the only PAX that they have for that year. And we did it just for an experience, you know, to just kind of be able to meet everyone in person. We've been friends with each other all for so many years, and we've been doing videos together, and it's so awesome to be able to meet people that you care so much about in person, you know. They're my really good friends, and I'm happy we had a really good time. Aaron, aka Yamimash, had a very hard time getting to America with his flights getting canceled, and then he ended up having to miss a plane flight, and he had to get flown into Newark. He had a terrible trip down, but we definitely made up for it in those 4 days that, you know, we were going out and having a good time. So I just want to give a good shout out to my roommates for the weekend. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of videos, and we actually have a secret that I can't talk about yet, but you'll be able to figure out real soon. So I met some amazing people at PAX East this year. I did meet a few people who were just like fans of my videos, who came up to me and were like, you know, you're the one who got me into playing Gears of War, and I saw your sniper tutorial and it helped me out so much. And a lot of people like that came up to me and were just thanking me for doing what I do. And I want to thank you all for, you know, having the guts to come up to me and like not be shy about it. You know, nobody was awkward. It was just a good time. I love getting to meet new people, especially when you know, they've been watching my videos for a while. So that was a really cool experience. As far as people from Judgment, I did meet a couple of Epic employees. I got to talk with Pete Nubb for a little bit. Super cool guy. Like you know, he's like I think he's like the head programmer for Epic Games, or one of the main I don't know, he's like one of the main gaming programmers. Like, he's the man that will be able to tweak Gears of War Judgment if it needs tweaks. And it was like crazy to know how down to earth he was. Just a really chill, relaxed guy who's just basically one of us, you know. He goes hard on Gears just like any of us do. So it was really nice meeting you, Pete, if you're watching this. Also, I met Will Kinsler last year. I want to give a big shout out to you, buddy. You're awesome. We talked for a good hour the other day, just talking about how we're going to get involved and be able to make this Gears of War Judgment game really explode with some great ideas with giveaways and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. So once again, another cool, down-to-earth guy that's just a pleasant person to talk to. You know, it's really easy to talk to and just really chill and relax. So big shout out to you, Will. For people that I knew online for a long time that I never met, Girl Poison, I got to meet up with her for the first time. Never actually known her in person. I always just knew her over the internet. So that was pretty cool, along with Pink Vanity, which is one of her friends, and Aphrodite. She plays mostly League of Legends now. She was like a big Halo player. But it was nice to be able to actually see people that I've been talking to for a while online, and also meeting new people that I didn't know before. So that's always a cool experience. We ran into Lisa Malambri, aka Lucy May. I used to play Gears of War with her a lot back in the day, especially when she used to do her Gears of War streams and stuff like that for Gears of War 3. And it was an accidental thing. We were looking for the Scuff Gaming guy and to talk about maybe working out a sponsorship, and we ran right into her, and I was like, I think I know that person. So me and Alec, or Iceman, started talking to her for a little bit, and she's just so sweet, like just so easy to talk to. You know, just nothing was awkward, just carried on a huge conversation. And for most people, that could be awkward because we haven't played in such a long time. And I think she's not even on my friends list anymore because of the time I got hacked. The person deleted her off my friends list because I think their goal was to delete everyone that's popular off my friends list. But that's another story. But she was super sweet. It was I didn't even know she was gonna be there, so it was kind of cool to run into her. I did see Brennan, aka Gold Glove, for a quick second. I basically just dapped him up and said, asked him how he was doing and stuff. But it was super quick. He was just leaving the convention. I caught him right at the last minute, and he went to the Twitch party. And he was wondering why I wasn't there, because on Friday night I had a really bad stomach ache. I think it was from Chipotle. Or something, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well. Like, spicy foods don't sit well in my stomach as well as they used to, and I had no idea what was going on. My stomach hurt so bad, so I ended up just staying in that night, and I missed out big time. The three, Aaron, Landon, and Alec went out, and they had a really, really good time. They met some big YouTubers at the Twitch party, and I missed out. I think Golgo said something like, "Tell Drew to get up here right now," or something like that. So I missed out. It would have been a lot of fun. But on the same token, I did still meet a lot of people. I met the Razor to Edge for only a quick minute. We were supposed to hang out so much more than we did. So if you're watching this, buddy, I'm sorry. It's just, Twitter was just weird because Twitter wasn't working in the convention center. Your cell phone number wasn't working in my phone. We were also having trouble with Aaron's cell phone number. Something with the UK area codes, I have no idea, but the phone wouldn't work, but texting would. I don't know. It was just a crazy time. But I hope you had a good time, but I'm sorry we didn't meet for longer. We only talked for about 10 minutes, so I apologize for that. We should have made a lot more time to, just kind of chill out and talk. So, let me think. Who else? Oh, I can't forget my boy Joe, aka Fatal Strike. He used to be a competitive player. Back in Gears of War 1, I believe he was pro or semi-pro, and we used to play in LAN tournaments a long time ago, and he saw me. He was like, "Oh my god," gave me a big hug because we haven't seen each other in so long, and he's such an awesome dude. So Fatal Strike, if you're watching this, big shout out to you, man. And Big Cream, I saw you there, dude. I don't think you know me too well, but I'll give you a shout out anyways. I know who you are, and you were there just trying to play Judgment. And I think the two of them won the 2v2 tournament that was going on, so congrats for that. I did meet a couple of the other Microsoft, they're Microsoft employees working around the Judgment booth who are pretty cool as well. But they don't watch YouTube videos or have any idea of who we were. So I was just kind of just talking to them just to talk. But like I said, Will Kinsler and Pete Nubb knew who we were, and they said, we really do enjoy your videos, and we're willing to work with you. So that was probably the highlight of my weekend, because I've been trying so long to get a close partnership with people who work for the game, so that the voice of the community can make a bigger impact on how the game turns out. So I'm excited for that. I got to play Haven. I'll have a lot of footage from the new map Haven that's coming out on April 2nd. We got to play it almost all weekend. It's a very, very good map. At first I thought the map was a little bit too big, but I started messing around with it, especially for execution. That's another thing, we got to play execution. And the execution on that map was super, super fun. There's some really cool crossing areas, and it's different because with only being able to pick a primary weapon of either a Nasher or a Lancer or one of those weapons, it made it more of kind of having to divide your team up where, okay, this person's going to grab a Lancer and cross, this person's going to grab a shotgun and push, and the strats for competitive are going to be so much more in depth because of the different starting weapons that you can start with. So I'm really interested to see how that pans out. And we'll have a lot of funny vlogs. A lot of funny stuff happened this weekend. I didn't catch as much of it as I wanted to on camera because mainly, last year I feel like me and Iceman or Alec were kind of just bored, so we were doing vlogs all the time. That's why I had a lot of footage. Because it's only the two of us, we didn't know anybody. But this year, we knew tons of people. So it was like we were constantly doing stuff. So I will post a lot of footage, but I'm probably not going to post as much as everybody wants. I really, really hope I didn't miss anybody. I think we landed a Scuff sponsorship which is really, really cool because they have their controllers customized to where you can program the A button to be back on the back of the controller, so that when you're wall bouncing and running, you don't have to take your thumb off the analog stick. We met a lot of awesome people. I'm really going to be sad if I forget anybody from the gear stage, but you know, last year I wasn't big into League of Legends, and this year I'm pretty big into it. I enjoy League of Legends a lot. So I got to meet my favorite jungler, the odd one from Team Solo Mid. I'll put a picture up right now really quick. It was really cool meeting him. He was like super nice. I just talked to him for a quick second. And, I talked to, well, I didn't get to talk to the rest of TSM, but they were there. We ran into them accidentally. They were at the Astra booth. And they were super cool, you know. Just, it's crazy how popular some of the League of Legends teams are compared to how popular teams are in other games. It's just mind-blowing. And it was really fun, you know. We got some little souvenirs, like stuff like this, how we got the, I always forget what the name of these are. I just call it a chain. I got one for mid and jungle, so that I could carry around my PAX pass. They're just giving out little stuff. I met a few Riot employees who were super, super nice, just giving out little like badges and pins and stuff. Which leads me to my last thing. I'm going to be giving out, look at this, guys. These are all Riot Graves and Full Metal Ramus codes. Now what happens is they had a lot of, the Riot employees were giving these out all weekend. But at the end of the weekend, these expire tomorrow on Tuesday, 3/26, I believe. So they have to get rid of these codes. So what they were doing the last day of PAX were just basically walking around with a bucket of them, and I just grabbed a huge chunk of codes. So if you play League of Legends, here's your chance to get Graves or Ramus. You don't even need the champion, and it'll unlock the champion and the skin. So what I'm going to be doing is, in about an hour, I'm going to be going on Twitter. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at LikeButter9. All you have to do is go on there, follow me, and retweet the tweet where I talk about me releasing codes. And what that's going to do is that's going to get more people in the contest. And then I think at about 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. tonight, I'll let you know through Twitter, I'm going to be just giving out tons and tons of these codes. So make sure, if you play League of Legends and you want Full Metal Ramus, or you want Riot Graves, or if you just want the champ, well, obviously, and if you don't have the skins, you don't have the champion. If you don't have this champion, you don't have the skins. That's what I was meant to say. But if you want these, I'm going to be giving them out on Twitter, so that's going to be the giveaway. I have no use for these. I used one for me. I gave two to my friends, and here they are. They're going to expire tomorrow, so I want to give them out to my viewers. And one last touch on the League of Legends part. I told you guys I was doing an open lobby where basically I help new players that I got into League of Legends. And I'm going to still do that. It's just been tough because I don't normally stream PC games, so I have to figure out if my shitty connection can stream League of Legends in quality that will be even decent enough to watch. So don't think that I'm just letting that go. I'm going to have some more League of Legends videos as well. I just need to work a little bit harder on them and put more time into it. And of course, you can't forget Gears of War Judgment and DayZ. I'm going to continually switch the games over here on my main channel, even though Gears of War Judgment's doing very, very well right now. I don't want people getting used to only Judgment on my channel. Like I said, I love all games. I like a lot of different games, and I'm going to post those different games. So yeah, my PAX trip was amazing. If I met you or I saw you and I didn't mention your name, I'm really, really sorry. I'm just kind of doing this right off the top of my head. But thank you all for came up to me at PAX, and thank you all for just supporting me just in general. Even if you couldn't make it to PAX and you just enjoy my videos, I just want to just give you a quick thank you and say that, you know, it means a lot to me. So make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time, guys. Take it easy.